shit.
There's no
Yeah.
catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back.
And now I know what Shorty look like. I'm like, oh yeah.
So it's 444 in the car with dash.
Everything.
First you last, little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money.
Fucking Glocks. Your hand gonna be hurting after shooting that shit. Glocks are the most uncomfortable stunt ever. He said, how do you know that? Because I shot a lot of guns and nothing seems to compare to the Glock.
We are pleased as always
to bring you coverage of the Peace T. Nigga explained everything with Peace T.
It's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
I'm about to get that nigga some Peach Tea.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Swear that's out. Hey, I swear that definitely was his face.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
A nice run here early on.
Hey, he thought about a dumb lie. He said, matter of fact, I'm still low.
Dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2.
Matter of fact, I feel like
shotgun handoff.
Yeah, I think
He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
30-yard line.
He can run for it, and he will. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts of a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because
who's who? Marco, I feel like you were the Cardinals.
But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
I can't believe them Browns really beat their ass.
Allen off the play fake. He's going deep for Brown.
That shit was crazy.
It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it.
I got a new one for October.
Because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you.
I got to put that one in the tire mode real quick.
We'll try it again later.
October one's the ghost.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
What? These darn capping.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Get it.
1st and goal from the 6.
Just beat my ass, man. I said not to beat my ass.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the play. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
It depends on
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Rams nothing.
No, that's not what I said.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Yeah, bro.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Operating from the gun, Murray.
Let me evaluate this.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Evaluate this chop.
Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
It's 4th down.
And here we go on 4th down with Murray.
Yeah, bro, I got you putting at 50.
Hook up there. It's incomplete. And a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
He can't really beat you, for real.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete.
No.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Damn, that's crazy.
This is McCaffrey on the give. He's got the first down inside.
No, I don't say that, bro.
He'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Marker, you know how to run with that little slip back shit.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And you want to carrying the ball too, right?
Pistol too, nigga.
You need that difference
He got
maker.
dual threat when you nigga. He took the pistol and his
yards
foot.
deep. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Devin Bush. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray escaping the pressure right. Going for Hurd on the deep ball. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Ooh, she said down. Yeah, I got you putting at 50.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 9. Allen will let this go deep for runs.
I got 2 niggas watching a broadcast. Oh, he's 50 too.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
And don't tell me that's Paris Ford.
Yes, sir.
How do you keep
This
getting?
will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Because he's a dog.
He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With 14-0 to score, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, he has no respect to shut you up.
From just shy of midfield, Murray Buying time to his left. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. DJ Chark, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Rams 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half.
That's a cheesy game.
It's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. On 2nd and 15 now. Allen will roll him out right. He'll let this go deep for runs. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, deep.
What superstar trait did they give Allen? Like what little traits he got?
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Brian Burns coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. The Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
We got bounced. Oh, shut up. Look up. We got bounced.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Complete to number.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Allen gonna throw. Quick slant to Brown. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 9 on the play,
Okay,
and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he is goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Josh Allen, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Josh Lambo.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and it's now 21-7.
Hey, the NFC East is fucking trash.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Hey, the NFC
The
North.
decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Oh yeah, the Bengals
At
did.
their own
Yeah.
20-yard line.
They should have tied last week. That was fucking ass. This was a shit to tie.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the
It
board
was
last time.
1-2-1.
I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The 17-yard line.
Throwing on
That's
second
crazy. That's gonna be
14.
interesting. I can see a team doing 7.
For the 3rd time. Isaiah Simmons. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He's fast.
That interception sets them up
That's like-
beautifully already in the red zone.
Like Bobby Wagner, he be cutting shit too. He ain't like him though. Isaiah Simmons, he was last man. He was crazy.
Christian McCaffrey.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
2nd and 6.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
He tried to get it in there with that quarterback on you, bro. That.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15.
Bro,
A
what you
gain of
gonna do
3.
here?
McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Bro, that
3rd
don't
down.
stop that mark.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
QB 101 says you
All
never
right,
show
Marcus,
that
you
you're
ain't
sweating.
taking
Still
brother
act
serious
like you're
now.
the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face
He
up
is.
to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace
shit.
up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm
Got
up.
him.
It's going to be a tough one for him.
So what's your fucking mouth, man? Jody and Moody.
Final
Mark
10
that
seconds
and
of the
joke
half
that.
as they've got it 1st and 10.
That.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. He's going to air one out. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A final shot before half for Allen. He'll let this go deep for runs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this pass to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. Picked off at the 46. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a league, and boy, it paid off.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
39-yard line.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. So from
This
the 39
broadcaster?
now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So line of scrimmage still
He's
a
hit on
39
his
on
green.
2nd and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here at the
Raiders.
38.
I seen that shit in person, bro.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Allen now to throw on 3rd down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Josh Lambo on
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Only fans. He scored more. He about to score more than his average.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the draw, here's Sanders. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Pressure comes and season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And
my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So you're fine.
The interception woes
Yeah, I'm
just
trying to fuck with
continue
the face.
out. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
I do hate
But
that
as you
shit.
and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 25 yards that time.
6-yard line.
From the gun, Murray flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Check this out on air.
24. Rams.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Laughing and shit.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Patrick Queen, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Second down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Yeah. Heard with me with a comment.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
That's a tag her name.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen.
Gotta come over.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took
Ooh,
it.
shit. We trying to get bucked in here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Rams, first down.
You said you want to get some stuff?
With Sanders.
You need some stuff.
Immediately there.
Sanders,
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I thought your ass was asleep.
Come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal.
So I thought your ass was asleep.
Eluding the pressure, and he will score. Touchdown, LA. Kyler Murray, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that will make this a 4-point game.
makes the score. Rams.
What do you got?
Cardinals 24.
That ain't my responsibility.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches,
want something to drink.
by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
You should go to the store for me.
Across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
What would you do if I wasn't here?
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And it's a foul. And the Rams have got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it.
After this game,
they have
I'll
it
think
up
about it.
in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Devin Bush picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Pittsburgh.
That's correct. 2 yards the
Because if I
loss,
said to your
2nd and
face,
12.
what difference does it make?
12 at the 16-yard line.
You see a shit go through?
So
That's
the
the shit I
Cardinals,
said.
they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd and 12, Allen gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
On 30 short to give it a tight end. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, Arizona.
to throw. Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
It's second down.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So Allen's going to look to throw. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Josh Lambeau is set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. That one complete. He finds Sharp. 30, 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Murray, one final try. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone.
I should have beat you. That was my fault.
I heard a flare gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear nothing. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see it in my face. Get this when I'm holding on.
Is that cold?
I just take a step when it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I don't want to play. Oh, tonight. He's like,
Yeah, bro, just hey Bird, send it.
hey,
You might
Bird.
get a win.
I want to put a wall, bro. He's gonna put up some more 23 though. Hold up, it says this is the first time the Browns have scored 28 plus in a game in the first half. Oh, in the first half. 691. Yo, I mean, I was a little baby, but it's like, they broke history. And yeah, that can be discussed. They did almost blood. They was like 2 defensive stops away from losing that game. Like if they ain't stopped Dallas like 2 times they did, like on our 4th down, it'd have been over.
Oh, look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke can shake it all up. My moves make them run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up.
Bro, they scored 51 points in 2007 against the Bengals.
So shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I could make a case by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round.
Bird gets the win, bro.
Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that.
Alright, give Bird the win.
Go ahead, touchdown like that.
And y'all can play.
Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Work the middle, 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 work the middle.
Alright, fellas, I'm out.
Yeah.